All right, let's take a break from learning some grammar stuff and let's get back to some literature. Um, this is just a little clip or a little excerpt from a story that's from 2005. So this is, at the time this video is made, it's about more than 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, right? And this is written in the 2000s, so we know what was going on around that time, where the late 1990s and the 2000s, the early 2000s was going on. Most importantly, at that time period, we had the overseas Filipino workers. And so this literature, this piece of story reflects what was going on around that time. And for this excerpt, right? And the story is called Ang Damgo ni Eleuteria Kirschbaum, right? Eleuteria Kirschbaum. And it's written in 2005. For those of you that forgot how to pronounce it, that's 2005. 2005, right? Sa anyo 2005, okay? In the year 2005, right? Gisulat ug gihubad ni Maria Victoria Beltran, okay? So it was written and translated by Maria Victoria Beltran, right? Maria Victoria Beltran. So Maria meaning Mary, Victoria meaning victory, and Beltran is just the last name. Ha. So here in this story, it's the English translation would be Eleuteria Kirschbaum's dream, right? Ang damgo ni Eleuteria Kirschbaum, and damgo means dream. So around this time that this was written, right, this story is about a female who is going to Germany to see her soon-to-be husband. So if for those of you that don't know, and this is just a little culture note and I like to talk about these little culture notes and politics and stuff like that because language and linguistics and culture, they all go hand in hand and the history with it. So around this time in the Philippines, a lot of these overseas Filipino workers were going overseas and abroad because they were hypnotized and mesmerized by earning all that money, and they can help their parents and support their family by marrying these, foreigners who are old and I don't know, like retirees or like gold diggers and all this and that, or they're just marrying out of love, out of compassion, out of desperation, out of money, out of all those kind of things. There's so many reasons people were doing these things, right? But you can totally see that there are these foreigners that would come in, and they were generally like older white men who would come in and they would go on online dating sites, and find like mail order brides and all these kind of seeking love for a lonely guy or compassion, all that kind of stuff, right? So we know how this whole stuff ends up to be either good, bad, bitter, sour, whatever. It's literally like whatever people make it to be, whatever the fuck it is. So in this situation, in this story, it talks about a female who's going to Germany to meet her future husband, whom she's never seen in real life, and her dream is to just make a better life, make a better living in Germany, with her soon-to-be husband. Now, keep in mind that she just turned 22, and the husband is like in his 60s or something like that, or pretty old. I think more than 20 years old or something like that. But definitely for this one, since it's 2005, you're going to see a lot of the foreign influence. And unlike the past literatures I've written that have less foreign influence, just like the one that was written back in 1852, you'll see a difference, all right? So let's get started. And I wrote the ones in foreign influence in green because I know even though they're borrowed foreign words, we do have English words for them. Or I'm sorry, Cebuano words for them. So, puwerteng lisura. Unsa man pud tong birth certificate nga wala naman hikit-i sa munisipyo. Gikit-kit man siguro sa ilaga o sa anay bay kayha. Ug sa dihang nilusot na akong passport, ang akong fiancé visa na usab ang problema. Dili gyud lalim ning magpa-interview. dito sa German Embassy sa Manila. Maayo na lang gani kay gikuyugan ko adtong taga-travel agency nga maoy naghighay sa akong mga papeles. Hapit na gyud siguro na ako makaabot ang akong damgo nga usab makatabang sa akong ginikanan ug mga igsuon nga nagpuyo sa kapait sa kapobrehon sa Pilipinas. Alright, so that was kind of like a little wake up tongue twister for me, but let's get started with the translating, right? So, puerting lisura, right? This means very difficult. So, puerting is it's kind of like kaayo in a way, but kaayo is used at the end of what you're describing. Puerting would be used in the beginning, as in, oh, that was so hard. Ay, puerting lisura, right? Now, puerte comes from the Spanish word fuerte, meaning strong, right? Something that's strong and forceful. Fuerte. But we borrowed it and we got puerte, right? With the borrowing into Cebuano phonology and the nga ligature again. So we know we're using this adjective to describe what, right? Puerte nga lisud, right? Lisud. Lisud means something that's a task that is difficult and hard. Puerting lisura. But remember, because of the allophones D and the R and the assimilation, we get a ra instead of a da, right? So lisud, instead of saying lisuda, we say lisura, right? And that happens with assimilation with the D to the R, right? That's one of the morphological processes that you have to know. Again, like if it ends with a D and you have to have an A, it changes to an R if the word ends with a D. Unsa man pod tong birth certificate nga wala naman hikit-i sa munisipyo, right? What's up with this birth certificate thing that they didn't see at the municipal? So they pretty much lost this person's birth certificate, right? And she was complaining about it. It's like, unsa man pod tong birth certificate? Yeah, what's up with this birth certificate too, man? Like, dude, did y'all lose it? Nga that wala. So, nga wala naman hikit-i sa munisipyo. That they did not see, right? Wala naman hikit-i, that no one saw or did not see. You can't see this, that there was no, you can't really see a subject pronoun here. So, or any a pronoun. So you know that wala naman hikit-i, no, already, only, hikit-i, meaning like it had been seen at municipal, right? That was not seen at the municipal. What's up with that, man? Unsa naman, so unsa pod, right? Unsa man pod is also, right? Only. Unsa man pod tong birth certificate. Now, tong is a contraction with the kadto, but it's shortened it to to, and you add the nga ligature to connect the pronoun to what? Our noun, right? To nga birth certificate. Now, okay, so tong, that's what we get. Birth certificate, we have a Cebuano word for it. I personally don't know what it is, but I can translate birth and certificate into Cebuano, and then bam, it's a Cebuano word. I don't know why they would use English, but it's weird. Again, I don't recommend that you mix your languages like this. In this, it sounds really ugly. So, gikit-kit man siguro sa ilaga o sa anay ba? Kayha? So, gikit-kit means like piece by piece. Maybe they fed it piece by piece, right? There's seguro meaning maybe. So, gikit-kit, kit-kit means like to feed piece by piece, right? Man, siguro sa ilaga, so to feed maybe to the mouse or the rats, or is o, not don't say or, say o, don't say the English word. Sa, to, anay ba kayha? So anay is termites. Yeah, termites by kayha. So kayha is another way of saying kaha, perhaps, right? Ug sa dihang, and at there, nilusot na ang akong passport. Okay? Nilusot na ang akong passport. So there she finally obtained, right? And there she finally obtained her passport. When she finally obtained her passport, the fiancé visa, ang akong fiancé visa, nausab ang problema. So, once she finally obtained there her passport, Cebuano word for passport, pasaporte, right? Same in Spanish, pasaporte. Akong pasaporte. In this case, they use the English. I don't know why. There's a Cebuano word that exists for it. Again, don't mix your languages. Ang akong fiancé visa, again, you can translate this into a Cebuano word because visa is bisa in Cebuano, right? Visa is bisa. Nausab ang problema. So after she got the passport, the fiancé visa was the next problem. Dili gyud lalim ning magpa-interview dito sa German embassy sa Manila, right? So dili gyud lalim ning magpa-interview. This is weird. This is so weird looking at it like this with the Cebuano and then the English. It's weird. Dili gyud meaning it wasn't even pleasant, right? Remember, gyud meaning even or so, right? It wasn't so pleasant. It wasn't even pleasant. Even, okay? Even as an adverb. Dili, so we have a negation, adverb, and we have a adjective. Dili gyud lalim ning. So ning is a contraction with kini or kani, nga, right? Kani or kani, nga. So ni nga, right? Ning magpa-interview. Magpa-interview, right? To hold or to be interviewed. The person that is doing the interview to somebody, right? To be interviewed. Now, the Cebuano word for interview, because this came straight from English, is entrevista. It's the old Spanish word for it. We still use it. Magpa-entrevista dito, there, far away from the speaker and listener, sa German embassy sa Manila. German embassy has a Cebuano cognate too, right? It's Embahadang Alemania. Okay, embahada means embassy. Nga ligature, embahadang. Why? Because we're connecting this noun to this adjective, right? And German is Alemanyang, right? Alemanyang. So, embahadang Alemanya sa Manila, maayo na lang gani kay gikuyogan ko adtong taga-travel agency. It's a good thing, even if it's a good thing, because kuyog is the key word here, not gi or an. It's been conjugated with gi and an. So kuyog means to be accompanied by somebody or to go with someone. So gikuyogan ko adtong taga travel agency. So a travel agency accompanied her. That adtong travel that thing that they were talking about, the travel agency, from that travel agency, adtong taga travel agency, right? And again, this can also be Cebuano-wise, right? Agency is ahencia, right? Ahencia. Nga, that, maoy, naghikay. So hikay is the word here meaning like to prepare everything, the one that's managing or preparing everything. Nga, maoy naghikay. We already talked about nga and mao with the ang right here, the postfix e, right? Naghikay sa akong mga papeles. The person who prepared or managed to my papers, right? My paperwork, right? Mga papeles. Hapit na gyud siguro na ko makaabot ang akong damgo. Hapit na is hapit meaning to be close to or almost. So almost or to be close to. So hapit na gyud. I'm even close to maybe reaching my dream, right? Maybe I'm even close to reaching my dream. Makaabot nako. Siguro nako makaabot, right? Makaabot, to reach, with the maka prefix showing that it has the ability to, it's abilitative, right? To reach ang akong damgo, my dream, right? Nag-usab makatabang. So nga usab makatabang sa akong ginikanan, right? So that also or usab, like again, I get abilitative help, right? That again, abilitative makatabang. So that again, I can help to my parents, or I can provide help to my parents. See, nga usab makatabang sa akong ginikanan, that I can help my parents and my igsuon is brothers and sisters, mga igsuon, my siblings collectively, that live, nagpuyo, that they live, right? Puyo means to live, nag again, sa kapait. Okay, pait means bitter, but kapait is intensifying this bitter. So in the bittermost poverty of the Philippines, right? In the bittermost poverty of the Philippines, right? Sa kapait sa kapobrehon sa Pilipinas. Okay? Pobre meaning poor, kapobrehon meaning in poverty or in the impoverished place of the Philippines. Okay? So sa kapait sa kapobrehon sa Pilipinas. So the siblings that live in the bittermost poor, impoverished place of the Philippines, if that makes sense. But hopefully this can give you like an eye-opener of the modern literature that's heading out there.